Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing part 2 of randomly ranking Robot Wars robots. So, we are continuing today with a bunch more, but I have just noticed that some robots have been put in twice. As you can see, there are two 101s there, because when I scroll down far enough, I saw these robots. It just looks like they've done it again, but Behemoth is here, and then I scroll up, and then Behemoth is there as well. So there's two Behemoths, and then there's two of those. There's a few pieces. So there's a few doubles, but that's alright because then we can just do a whole bunch of rankings at once. So let's go back on the wiki, and see who's next. I think we go down page 7. So this is that 2 or 3? Let's say this is 4, 5, 6. Let's do one more. Let's do 2 more after this. Yeah, because that's robot. Let's go a few more. Start off with this robot stuff, and then down here one more because onto that. Actually, one more because now onto the teams. And now I need to go down again because we're still on all of the. And then there we go. We got this bottom page. Who do we have in this page? I don't reckon we don't have. Do you reckon we have that thing? It'd be like right at the bottom though. Is that it? No, that's Zeus. Is that Zeus? Wait. So that's what it looks like. Oh, I really want to zoom in on that. That is, isn't it? UK Series 3. That's Series the Arena. Can I zoom into that? I really want to just zoom into that. Right, let's see if there's anything on here. I don't think there is. Because I don't know that's Zeus. Well, let's say that is Zeus. And then, just for what I've seen, and how I've never heard of this robot before, I'm going to put him there. Alright, results. Oh yeah, the third was Heat M round 1. It went against Scatter's Revenge, which isn't too bad. If it lose, then it lost. So yeah, 0 wins. Yeah, no. It goes and did nothing. Because it did actually do nothing. And let's go back up a page. And let's go down to the bottom. I think that Zeus here. No. This Zeus. Why is it clicking on this one? That's not the one I'm clicking on. I'm clicking on the one above. What's Italian Zeus? That's what I'm talking about. That's this guy. I remember that. Right, so it went against Black Hole and lost. it just went in Robot Wars Extreme European Championship round 1 and lost against Black Hole. So you know what that means. Oh goodness, it keeps on doing this. Why does it keep on doing that? It's so hard to just scroll up with a robot because it's so far. That means it goes and it did nothing. We've got 2 did nothings. Come on. Come on. Let's do a bit more. Boom. Stop. Ultimate Collection, no. Let's go fit boom. Typhoon 2-4. Who is that? That's not going to be there, is it? That's just not going to be there. Go up. Turrets. Right, let's go previous page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Go along. The Argyle. Nope. So we go up. The Alien. You might be there. Because you entered the pre-series. So you'll be with the T's. Because you're not with the A's. Let's just check you're not with the A's. Can you see him? Can you see him? Is that him? Or was that accident? That's accident. Then it's goes to the B's. Alright. He'll be with the T's. That's the I's. That's the P's. That's the R's. S. T. Right. Right. Are you going to be hit? So, there's Typhoon. T-Tran. There you are. The Alien. Now, based on what I can remember, then you're in Just About Did Something, because if I believe, then you entered a bunch of series, so we didn't do anything in them. Went from that to that to that. Results. Fifth Ward, it beat Velociraptor, which isn't bad, so it won that. Philippa, it lost against Philippa. No, that's not Philippa, that's Prisafita. It lost against that robot. Then it went again with GBH2, ICU. ICU is not a bad loss. Wait, who's ICU? Oh yeah, oh that's not too bad then. So Grimlock. Oh, actually that's pretty easy. Came through and then it lost in Shredder. And then it got eliminated against Lightning 13 Black, which is not bad. 2 wins, 3 losses is not bad. And since it entered, I think it can go in the one fight here because it actually did something for once. And it entered in a bunch of tournaments. And it went outside of Robot Wars. Ripperoni's up there. Your Battlebot, thank you. Let's just stay in his face and go, yeah. Terrible. Hello, Terrible. Back to the T's. Maybe they'll be terrible. Who knows? Is this robot terrible? Who knows? Let's try and find this terrible robot. There's Terahertz. But there's no terrible. Terrible, sadly, isn't going to be here. That's the Stag, and so it'd be like over here, and it's not there, unless you can spot it, which you probably can't. Because if I can't, and I'm looking all along here, yeah, terrible. Not there, even though you went to Series 6 and Series 4. I was just surprised actually that you went there. Boom, T-Bone. You are not going to be there. I can already tell. T-Rex. You might. There's so many good robots here. Oh, there you are. That's T-Rex. Let's drag you upwards. Straight to the did nothing to. Because that's why I believe you are. It just entered in Series 7. Results. One fight and it lost. It went hard, hard went through, so did cat 3, and I think Velociraptor went out. Yeah, but no, did not do well. Yeah, you deserve to go there, buddy. That's what you deserve. T-Rex. Previous page. I think we need to treat ourselves to a good robot. And I just saw this. Actually, no, where are you? Alright. I think we need to treat ourselves to a mid-robot. Something. Extreme Mode 2. Extreme 2. Series 6. Series 5. Extreme 1. Series 4. Series 3. I saw something. Wait. I saw something. But it's down here. It's right down here. Right there. I'm surprised it only has one picture, because it's quite a few different things. But, oh goodness, don't keep on doing that to me, it's so annoying. Well, have you gone something? There you are. Slowly go all the way up. Until we get to here, and it's probably like iconic, it's iconic, so it can go in that tier. Which is, I wouldn't put it above that yet. Maybe it's to change it though. Results. It lost against Pitbull. It beat Little Fly World War 2. Oh, that fight was just... We don't talk about that fight. Lost against Mousetrap. Cerberus 2 and Femidol lost. Pussycat Spizzy lost. Yeah, that was just, it got 1 win and 7 losses. Yeah, it's like here. But because of how iconic it is, it saves it from going here. And how many seasons it appeared, it saves it to go right at the bottom of Worth a Low Seed. It would get the bottom seed though. Right. I thought that would be, well, it was a kind of like a half decent robot. So let's see. Sabertooth. Here we go. It has a bunch of different appearances, and it's probably the first really good robot. As you can see, we have all of them to rank. I didn't realise that they were all here. So, which one are we doing? I guess we're doing the Series 8 one first, because that's the first one that appears. So, Series 8 is... It did nothing. It got flipped and died. Yeah, that's all it did. Where have the rest of you gone? Because a whole bunch of you. It's down a bit though. Where is Sabertooth in the gang? Where is Sabertooth, 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 and who have Sabertooths? It's up a bit. It does. I've lost them. Million. Where are they gone? Because they're not here. There you are. I see one. Wait, now there's only one here. What? Now there's only one showing up. What is going on with this tier list? It keeps on changing. Because now look, there's only one Sabertooth down here. This makes no sense. But yeah, this version of Sabertooth is definitely going a bit higher. This is going... I mean, it could do well today, but at it really couldn't, and it's probably below the crustacean. Let's just look at results, right? Because it's going to have quite a big result leaderboard. So it lost in its evolution. That was in Series 5. Series 6 was since Terahertz, and Achoraptorian the second. In Series 8, it lost against Eruption, the Storm 2, which is not bad. But then in Series 9, it qualified. And against Aftershock, Cranky, and Tomahawk, which wasn't the best qualified, to be honest. Then, it beat Terahertz by KO, which is pretty good. And then Aftershock, it lost. Jellyfish, it lost. And then it dropped a Jellyfish, that's quite nasty. And it lost Aftershock. And Series 10, Behemoth Donald Thump lost. Redemption, it beat Apocalypse. And it lost in the semi-final against Apollo. Then it beat the Swarm. And obviously it lost the 10 Robot Rumble. Then in the World Series, episode 1, Tag Team, Dietor and Ravid M8, it won, KO. And it lost to Cobra. Oh my goodness, this is embarrassing. But yeah, that's what Sabretooth did, and I think it belongs there, because to be honest, it wasn't too bad. At all. I'm just looking at the rest of them suddenly appeared out of nowhere. No, because they'd be like right here. S3. And then they'd be here, but they're not there. Oh well. Who's next? We've treated ourselves to a good robot. I do not want to know what it's going to give us next. Shortest battle record. What about Shogun? Who are you, Shogun? Oh, that looks rubbish, and that's not going to have that. Dreadnought, hello, let's do Dreadnought. Right, because I know it had Dreadnought. Up a bit, because it's a D. D is near the start. Let's see, that's Cobra. Donald Thump, Dreadnought. Oh, there's two different Dreadnoughts. Wait, I need to look at this. When did it? Let's look at series. We might need to look at the record before we see this guy. In series 1, it beat 2 robots, and series 2, it beat 2 as well. So I think that's some points. Don't tell me you've changed again, and then there's only one of these guys. This is the annoying thing about this. There's too many robots. Dreadnought, Dreadnought, Dreadnought. There you are. There's only one. That's what Dreadnought is it? It can't be Dreadnought. That's Gem. Yeah, it's up a bit. Let's just see. There's a DA, DE, DI. There they are. So this guy, he seemed to be like worth a low seed because he actually won in 2 series, 2 fights, won 2 fights against. He got second in the gauntlet and he got first in the gauntlet, which definitely gets some points. And a trial, he did pretty well. He also did Wedgehog and Oblivion. But then in the third wars, he beat Psycho Killer, Ratters, and lost to Trident. Dark Destroyer 2 and Warthog, then lost to Thermidor. Win 3, losses 4. And that's Series 4 version that beats not the hardest group battle. So, like, because the design was just dropping, like, it just wasn't as good. So, yeah, it just wasn't doing it anymore. Now I need to find it again, which I'm not very good at, it seems like. Hello, that's you, isn't it? Yep. And the modern one goes into the middle range. It's like it just basically did the same. It has a worse record. And I feel like, to be honest, they can both go there because Hero did well in the trials. And actually, that's the Series 3, so actually, that deserves a low seed because that version has 3 wins altogether, and that one only has wins in the trials. So technically, that's better. So that actually can go up there. And then you... Oh, but are you better? You had 2 wins, didn't you? You have technically none, but like you did well in the thing, so you are technically, yeah, you are technically worse, because that's the reason you're in that tier, because you did well. I guess you can actually go down to here, worse than alien. So I think we'll do that, and let's do one more robot. I'm not doing any of these on the side, they're too good. They can be saved for a later episode, if we ever actually get a very good robot. Alpha page, let's go 1, 2, 3, like, there's just going to be a bunch of robot things here, until we get to Rhubarb. Hello. How are you? Let's try and find you. Okay, everyone. Let's try and find him. Milliam by Panic Attack. Ripper, so you'll be around here somewhere. You're up a bit. Roadblock. What's your name again? Oh, there you are. Rhubarb. Off the top of my mind, you are Werfalo Seed. No, you're like high middle range, aren't you? Out top of my mind. You're like... You're there, aren't you? Yeah, Series 6, it went S3, Armadillo, Shredder, and it got eliminated. But it qualified against Mutant Terror, which is not bad. It's Extreme Series 2 in the New Blood. Then it beat Maximus, and then it lost to Mute. But Mute did come second, so like that's not bad. In the Heat A round 1, it faces Brutus Maximus again, which is Maximus, and it beats it again, and Twister, and it lost to Tiberius 3, who destroyed it. But like that's a good, like a record of 3-3 definitely deserves to be high middle range, because it isn't anything spectacular, but it's a high middle range. I might as well do one more as I'm here. Now, is there anybody off the top that I know? Actually, since there's like 3 versions of Barbarous, let's do which one? That's Series 7, that's Series 6, that's Series 5. Let's do Series 5. Series 5 was in the middle range. It lost in its first round, but it was against Panic Attack, and it did give Panic Attack a run full of money, but not as much as like Rhubarb would. So it's worse than Rhubarb, but better than this guy. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.